The Fort Worth skyline is a familiar sight to the Hogs. More than 20 players hail from the Lone Star State, and 4 call Fort Worth home. But Jack Crow and the Razorbacks didn't expect a hometown-style welcome from Jim Wacker and the TCU Horned Frogs. The Frogs, coming into the game undefeated and boasting of the nation's number 3 rated defense against the run, are favored by more than a touchdown. While there is little love lost between these two teams who've been meeting on the playing field for over 70 years, it's a time to reflect on past memories, knowing this is the last time the Hogs will ever meet TCU in the regular season. The Hog fans, estimated at nearly 10,000, took the opportunity to let Fort Worth hear the Hog call one last time. Good evening and welcome to Razorback football. The Southwest Conference woke up this morning to the sound of Woo Pig Sooie and said probably for those teams that have yet to face Arkansas on the schedule, daggummit, we've got to play a ball club that's starting to win once again. The win came last night, number 2 against no losses in conference play in Fort Worth, as Arkansas came from behind to beat the Horned Frogs 22-21. With TCU leading 21-0 with 9 minutes left to play in the first half, Arkansas finally got a big break, and it was attributed to Mick Thomas as we take you to Fort Worth. This is Shade, the redshirt freshman, back to pass, throws short left to Blackwell, intercepted by Thomas at the 44, and he returns it back to the 38. The Hogs were their best field position of the first half. The offense had been sputtering somewhat, and they'd been shooting themselves in the foot with mistakes. Jeffrey on a pitch around right end from Jason Allen for 6 yards. And then Jeffrey again will take the pitch around right end for 4 more. Jason Allen now will roll left. He'll throw complete left flat to Dickerson for 6 more on an outstanding catch. And then Allen back to pass once again.
6'3", maybe 6'4", and I saw those 2 guys last year on the scout team. They'd throw fades and they just and grin about it. It was like I'm glad we finally got an opportunity to do it against somebody besides ourselves, and we came in and we could give them some positive feedback about that drive.
Offense, haven't possessed the ball near enough. We haven't done what we came here to do. I have not seen anything to make me think we can't do what we came here to do. We need to just reestablish our plan offensively, let the defense have some time off the field. You guys got to convert. Put some pressure, but we got to stop it.
Well, the official bringing the ball club back out onto the field to start the second half. Hogs down 21-7. And right away, we're going to see Arkansas put some things into the offense on the kick return, and the kicking game was outstanding. There's the reverse, and watch Davis. He'll return it back up to the Arkansas 45. Great return game last night, by the way, for the Razorbacks. But Arkansas was going to have to give up the football, and Pete Rather, who was outstanding, punched this one 43 yards out of bounds at the TCU 6. TCU has some success moving the ball until some pressure. This is Modkins. He skirts around left end and will pick up 10 and gives the Frogs some breathing room. And then it'll be quarterback Shade back to pass. Watch this sack by Mackenzie Phillips, who's bearing down on him inside the 10. Vogler coming on because Shade was shaken up on the play, and here's a great play by Darwin Ireland at the 42, and Ireland takes it down the sideline for a touchdown. However, flags on the play, and that was only because Arkansas was celebrating and the Hogs would kick off deep in their own territory, 21-13. Next play, Shade to pass, sacked by Ford for a loss of 10. And now Arkansas with the football. Look at Jeffrey behind right tackle, cuts back, a pickup of 22 yards. After a delay of game by Arkansas, Jason Allen will go to the air. He throws complete to the right side, and Dickerson for a 16-yard gain. And then, once again, it'll be Jackson out of the tailback spot, up the middle, big hole, good blocking. He'll pick up 12 yards. Jeffrey now comes into the picture. This reverse and a handoff to Caldwell, and Caldwell races 17 yards for what appeared to be a touchdown, but Arkansas was caught for clipping on the play. Let's take a good look at it as you look from the TCU defensive side. And here comes Caldwell, gets a good block from the tight end, and it appears that Arkansas has scored, but no. And that pretty much took care of the third quarter and the first half, that Arkansas was very much back into the ball game, and a field goal was kicked and it was good. Arkansas was right back where they wanted to be moving into the fourth quarter, and we'll take a look at an awful lot of Razorback action when we continue in a moment. 1-13, TCU as we move into the fourth quarter, and Jack Crow senses his Hogs are getting stronger.
We've played behind, and this team has never done anything but respond positively to adversity. Now, sometimes we may not have the direction we need, but we've always got the drive, once the direction is established, to move forward.
As the Hogs now are on defense, we'll see Modkins around wide in, finds Daylan on the sideline, but he's hit by Chapman, fumbles, and big old Ford comes up with it at the 40. He's a Fort Worth man. Then Allen rolls right, throws deep right sideline to a wide open Caldwell, but it's over his head and out of bounds. From the TCU 33, 2nd and 10, watch Jeffrey finds the daylight, almost broke this, but he gets 24 on the play. The Hogs can't quite find the end zone, and Todd Wright comes on, kicks a big field goal of 25 yards, and is now TCU 21-16 over the Razorbacks. Modkins will try the left side. Watch this play. It's bounded loose. Tyrone Chapman picks it up for the Hogs. He has got 6, and it looks like Arkansas has taken the lead, but this is where the controversy begins. You see the officials talking about it. They're going to rule that the play not only was no touchdown, but also that TCU has the ball, and Jack Crow is hopping mad. Arkansas is going to be flagged here for a 15-yard penalty, and Crow said after the ball game that all he wanted was an explanation from the referee. Modkins sacked, 15-yard penalty after that, and of course TCU now has to give up the football, and Beacon comes on and punts it 41 yards to Michael James, who returns it to the Arkansas 29. Hogs go to work here and put together a great drive. Allen back to pass, throws complete left sideline for Dickerson, and Dickerson will pick up 15 to midfield. Arkansas moving and mixing its plays. Jackson up the middle will cut left to the sideline. Watch this run for 20 yards. This is outstanding. He's not through yet. Finally forced out of bounds. Allen again, play action, back to pass over the middle. Dickerson, great catch, and it's good for a 29-yard gain. It sets up the Hogs deep inside TCU territory, and E.D. Jackson will get the touchdown. It is now 22-21 in favor of Arkansas. TCU with a final drive to try and win. Shade's pass, complete on the left side to Woodley for 7 yards. But keep your eye on this play. Colors up the middle. He's stripped of the football, recovered by Long at the 21. And Arkansas has dodged a bullet here, and now we'll try and hold on. Here is a key big play, and Caldwell takes it for a first down on the pass from Allen for 21 yards. And then the fullback play. Kerwin Price, starting his second ball game. He's a veteran, and he rambles 30 yards with it. Now he'll get 13 more, and the Hogs have their second win in Southwest Conference play in as many starts. The celebration begins. Jack Crow running out. He had been doused by the water bucket traditionally for the winners. And you can hear the Hogs' reaction as they celebrate.
Number one, baby.
Let me tell you something, guys. You're 2-0 in the Southwest. You got more character than anybody in this room.
They came out there for 2 quarters. We out there for 4 quarters.